Hello and welcome to Crafty Lens Programming with Java. Oof, I'm looking forward to this. Been looking forward to this for a while. So, getting started. Was the daunting part, I think, for me. How do you get started in programming? And it's not too bad. It's not too bad. What we have to do is a few simple steps. I've looked at a few tutorials and there's plenty out there. You don't have to sit and watch through what I'm going to do. Look for somebody more experienced, obviously, because there's plenty of stuff in books and things like that. So don't worry, and don't worry about my little brother there. He just helps me keep my calm. Okay, so the first two steps. All right, we need to get this, the Java Development Kit Sdk. Okay, so we go there and we forever, whatever you're on, whatever system. I have to get this one because that's my system, and you download that. The next one is you go to eclipse.org. You remember the titles are here. You can look in the video, rewind, and eclipse.org downloads, and I downloaded this one. I know this one is for the Java developers, but in the future I might want to do something else, so I thought I would do that, because I know you can do things like here for C++. I know you can do JavaScript, stuff like that, so I thought I would just go for a classic, and we got that. Okay, so when we got that, we've got two things here and here. Okay, so the first one is to install this, and it's pretty simple. You just you want the development tools, and source code, yes, and yes, I just say yes to everything. It's going to go to program files, this. Okay, so we want to do that. So we'll come back when it's finished. Okay, we've got it up. We've got it all installed. I was going to say updated, and it is updated a bit, I think. And once we have that, we can close it. Simple, simple, simple. The next thing is we have to go, and for the computer to recognize the Java, we have to go to a control panel and system. Okay. Once you get this, see this screen, you go to your advanced settings. You can close that. You have to go to this environment variables. This is the hardest part, because this took me a while to get my head around, because I'm not used to coming here, I have to admit, and here never, and that was the old one, so we're going to delete that, and we have to add the path. And now the path should be, see, that was the old one I was testing on, this is the new one, and we need to get this. We go into the bin folder and copy that. Yes. Now we're gonna new one, and we're gonna put path, and we're gonna paste that in, and there you go. And that's how it recognizes that Java's there in the JDK. I mean, it does it normally, but this is just the way I've seen, and it shouldn't fail. So there's a good thing. Okay, so we've got that. We can delete that. Don't need it anymore. I'm not going to. I've made myself a little folder, and I'm going to put the Eclipse in there, and I'm going to extract here. Now this is extracting all the stuff for the program we use, because what happens is you don't install this into your computer. Oh, look, it's made another one, so we can just do that. Yes, there we go, perfect. So we have our little thing, so let's make a shortcut here, and let's see it work. Takes a little bit to load up, but that's not too bad. Now, this is where we want to I'm going to talk about is the workspaces. Now, workspaces are, imagine like in an office with different desks. So a workspace for me, my understanding is that a workspace is like a desk. And on your desk you can have multiple projects, like say like files and folders and things like that. So when you have a workspace, it's like that. It's your desk with all your doings and your notes and all the projects, final, in progress, things like that. So we're gonna put one actually desktop, and we're gonna put a new folder, and we're gonna call it our workspaces. I'm going to create one here, workspaces, and press OK. And I want to make another one. So this is my Java lessons workspace. So if in the future, so this is how I think of it, is my Java lessons. Okay, and I think you can change in between. So it's going to load that, and you get to this, boom, and you can have a look, find out what things, go through tutorials, do what it is. But I just click that, and this is the default screen. It's very white. Oh, very, very white. So this was the second thing I had to. It looks a bit daunting, I think, when you first open it up, and you look through all the menus and you think, oh my god, what is all this, you know? And but you do it step by step. So we're gonna create a project. I think that's the best thing. We're not gonna do any programming today because that's a bit too much, but we are going to create a project. So to create a new project, you just go new Java project. There's all these other stuff that, for example, some I don't even know what about, and so we'll find out later. But a new Java project, and we're going to call it lessons. Yeah, well, no, basic lessons. Maybe later on we can have a project called intermediate lessons. You don't know. Okay, you can either finish it here, or you can go on and do some other things. These I don't mess with at the minute because I just don't know what they do. So I just finish it anyway, and I get this basic lessons. Okay, so what you have here is, this is where your code will go, when you write things, and you have this, your system library. Now, it's my understanding that Java adds a lot of what they call libraries. When you click on it, you see all these jar, and jar, I think, is a shortcut for Java Archive, or it's a type of format for Java. So you have all these, and for example, this is the main one. In each one, you have these. Look at all these. Look at all these. It's like, oh my god, what am I doing? These are just what they call packages. For example, let's have a look. Oh, that math one. It's just a package with all these in. Okay. Where's the? I wonder if I can find it. But I can't find it now. There's a one which is like the basic that gets loaded every time, but I don't know where it is. It's supposed to be called system, but there's lots of different ones here. You get a dictionary. You can look through them. It's a good thing to look through them. For example, let's have a look one that's not too daunting. Can we? Is color maybe? No. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, they're all so difficult. It's incredible. You get so many, and it looks a bit like, oh no. For example, I don't even know how to do an example. That's a difficult thing. Well, we'll go to that one. Where was it? Java. Yeah. This one was it. Java. Lang. Yes. This is. I think this gets loaded. Yes, because it's got this one. System class. Oh, I'm supposed to attach the source. Oh no. I want what you do is you get the source code attached to it. So a problem's already come up. So how do we sort that out? Well, I think we have to go use our Google foo to find that out. So it's a problem for me because I want to see it. So Java SDK source code and download that. Let's see. Is it back in here? You see? I don't know where it is. So when we have a problem, we just look. Now these, you've got to look. See that. We'll look at this. Stack Overflow is very good for finding questions. So look, he asked where it is. Where can I find it? Please don't. And yeah, let's try this one. Source. So we can get that. Wow, I'm a silly Billy. We do have it already, the source code there. See, you make a mistake, doesn't matter. You look stupid, it doesn't matter. What's the problem with that? This needs to be attached, and for some reason it wasn't. So we'll open this, and I've read how to do this. So we have to right click on here and go into our properties. On this one, into properties, we have to go to a Java build path under our libraries. So let's do that again. Click on our project, properties, click on Java build path and libraries. You got a little arrow here. So we don't have any I think the source code we want is for this one. So let's have a look. Browse. No. We want external location, external file. We want it in here. And I'm just hoping this is it because I don't know. Okay, well, so we can try that again. So let's have a look at this. And let's go down this, which one was it? Java Lang. Way there. Yay, it worked. So this system gets loaded in every time, this library. So you build, for example, the thing, let's have a look at the one I wanted to talk about, math. Yes, this is just basic maths. So for example, it gives you then pi. You do all the things for, what is it, square. Oh, but it goes to a different one. Alright, so you get this and you learn it here, and you've got all then you've got the Java docs here. Ooh, there you go. Trigonometry, that was it. Trigonometry. So this is it basically. You can have a look in and you can see how they do things. That one's probably a bit difficult, but that was an image one. You can look at how to do some images. At the beginning you probably won't be looking at this, so don't worry. I just wanted to show you it. And how, look at this, all these what they call packages of, it's a folder basically, but they like to call it packages because you know, it's the jargon, we're always with the jargon. Okay, so here is a folder, and if we look on our workspaces, we have Java lessons, which is our workspace, and inside, oh, we have basic lessons, which is basic lessons. Inside that we have some things that they put in, that Eclipse puts in, but source is basically that. And settings, this must be for Eclipse, so that's not too bad. Okay, so there you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this, because I did practice a bit before this, and it said putting it in here was bad. So I looked at the whole package thing. So we're going to put a new package. Alright, and the usual way is to do, for example, like a backwards web address. So but you don't put the www dot. What you do is you put, for example, yes, invalid package name. I'm going to put, for example, basic, and we have that. And now we've got a thing, and it's white because there's nothing inside it, obviously. So we're going to create our first class, and how do you do that? Good question. There's two ways to do it. Oh, there may be three. Yeah. There. So you can go File, New, Class. That's one way. You can go New, Class. That's another way. Or you have all this and a new class. So probably the easiest is to right click, and it's there at your fingertips. You don't have to wander around. And we get this new class, and it goes into the source folder, basic lessons, source. The package is com, boom, boom, boom. In fact, you see, I've made a mistake already, so I'm going to delete that. Okay, and I'm going to make my package here because it shouldn't go in that. So let's make a new package. Or should it? Yes, it should. Well, let's see how it does. Because com crafty philosopher dot basic, and it puts it in there. So that's all right. Yes, I thought I was getting confused. So as long as we have that in there, so we're going to just stick a new class in, and we're going to call it first lesson. Now the other thing here is the conventions. They have lots of conventions. In fact, it's so like, oh, you have to do it like this, and you have to do it like that, you have to do it like this. Oh. So for example, it has to be a capital on the first one, and if there's two words, a capital on the second. This is the convention. Not that it makes much difference, but apparently we have to do it like that. Okay. So this is one way to do it. And look, oh, we get a package. We know it's in here, and we know it's a public class, which is what they call the basic Java things. And we'll talk about this more next tutorial. So don't worry about it. This is just actually making one, and we'll save it. Control S, save it. Okay, and there we go, and that's it. You've got your first Java file, because it's got .java, which comes up here, .java. This is what you do. This is how you begin. So in our next class, our next lesson, a big lesson for me, we'll start doing looking at a bit of the what I like to call the bread and butter. which is the basics things inside that you need to know, which will be variables and what they call methods. Oh, so much jargon. So today you see me make mistakes. You see, this is the first thing. I've made mistakes and I've still got to here. We've still done it. There's been no problem. I might look a bit stupid, but hey, who cares? So there you go. That's the first thing. Second thing is, I made mistakes and it doesn't matter. And we're still here. So I hope it hasn't been too torturous for you. We'll have to get used to this program, because now there's a lot of things. So when you start, oh my god, things come up and it's like, oh god, this is too much. But we're not going to do a lot. Okay, we're going to look at things, different things, bit by bit, things to help you first, and every time we do something in a lesson, if I find out a shortcut, we'll give you the shortcuts and things like that. Nothing too bad. So I hope it's helped a bit to see me fail and get to this point, and have a good one. We'll see you next class. Bye bye.